I just sent you the invite, brother. Where you at, brother? I sent you the invite. Let's get this shit started, brother. What's up, bonnets and bullets? Bonnets and bullets. Boy, you tapped in at the right time. Look, I'm gonna need a female's input on these questions that I have today. If you have the time, I need female input on everything that I got going on right now. I need a woman's input on this. Bonnets and bullets, bonnets and bullets. What's going on?
Sick as hell.
Sick as hell. Come on now. Come on now. Why we sick? Come on, man.
uh, Passing strep throat and respiratory infections.
Ooh, all y'all cooped up in the house together. Ain't nobody trying to leave out the door. This
Nope.
giving to each other. That's crazy, yo. All right. So obviously, motherfuckers is not coming in like talking about. So my issue today is motherfuckers. So I don't get it, bro. All right, so I've been thinking about a lot of shit lately, and I'm trying to understand the mindset of people and how they do shit. So, and it's on both ends of the street. I mean, men and women. All right, so my biggest question, first off, is why are women's expectations of men so fucking high, but they're in the lowest places in life at that moment?
Mm.
For instance, I'm gonna give you a great scenario. So most females that don't do shit, don't got no job. All they do is sit social media all day long. Like, you expect a nigga to take care of you, your kids, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but you don't offer nothing. You don't bring nothing to the table but a piece of ass.
Oh.
But you feel like a man should literally take care of everything, should do everything for you, but you're not doing anything, like anything at all. I don't
Well,
get it.
I can't speak for those women.
No,
I
no.
can
See,
only
see, see, see.
I could
I just
I
need
could
that back and forth right now because I'm trying to understand the mindset
I
and
could
the ignorance behind that shit.
I can only speak from my experiences. So we all know I used to work, whatever, whatever.
Right.
But in this new relationship, I was told not to work. And so I guess you could say I'm a person that sits at home on social media all day now and expect everything to be taken care of, but only because that was the that's that was the agreement. Stay home, take care of the kids, and they'll provide. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't bring anything to the table because come home, the house is clean, the kids is taken care of, you get a meal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, it works for us. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, so most people, most relationships are like that. Don't get me wrong. But
yeah.
I'm not saying like relate like when I say that I mean for instance like a female just off the jump just wanting a nigga to this is what I expect from any nigga that I deal with. You got to do
Uh,
this. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
oh,
your
yeah.
job to take care of me. It's your job to take care of my kids. But
Yeah.
but at the same token, in the same breath, you will say you don't want nothing from the baby daddy, even if the motherfucker is trying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need my baby daddy for this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. But you expect the dude that you're with to do all of that stuff. It's like,
Well, yeah.
it's like, come on.
That's
So how does
crazy.
that? Like, I don't. That's something that I don't understand, and I'm trying to, you know.
I
Or should I
I
cut my
don't.
camera off? Let me cut my camera on. My bad, my bad. All right, I got
Well, I
focus
ain't
on
cutting
shit.
mine off. Mine's staying off.
Hey, nah, you good, you good, you good. I just need to. I just realized that my camera
But
was off.
honestly, I don't know. I could sit here and say, I, all right, for instance, I don't know how to say it. I don't ask their dad for nothing because they don't need nothing. And plus, I know the situation he in. So that's why I don't bother with that. But if a female is coming into a situation and expecting a random nigga to take care of like 5, 6 kids while they do nothing, if the nigga don't come in wanting to do that, I don't see how that's possible.
But that's how most females are
Like
though. That literally like that's most females nowadays. Like
I can see that, and me personally, what I don't like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I don't live uncomfortably, but what I don't like is having to rely on somebody else. So it's something new. You know what I mean? I
okay,
like having my own money to do whatever I want to do with it, which is
right.
why I don't have to work, but I still find ways to make money so I could do stuff for myself or in case like emergency come up and I got to chip in and do whatever, I'm still able to do that. But me being a mom of four, I'm not gonna be going into no relationship and be like, you got to take care of me and all my kids while I sit back and do nothing. That's just wild.
But that's how most females are though. Like, and I see it on a regular basis. Don't get me wrong, niggas have their flaws too, but I mostly be seeing females doing this. Like,
Is
you
that
gotta,
titty?
huh?
That's titty in the comments.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
but
titty. People shouldn't ask for that. So I agree. Women shouldn't come into no relationship and tell a nigga that they got to take care of them. So I agree with that. But if a nigga proposes that's the situation
Nah, don't get me
that's what
wrong.
he
Like,
wants, then
so
yeah.
you're right. Like, if a dude proposes that, that's completely different. But if you just coming into the situation and this is what you expect, and it's like,
That's
bro,
crazy work.
and
That's
and
crazy
and
work.
and I be wondering, it's like, bro, you got a baby daddy, but you steady hollering, you don't need nothing from him, you don't need this, you don't need that. But the whole time, this man is trying to do something for your kids, but you sitting here bashing him, talking about he ain't this, he ain't that, but then expecting the nigga that you're laying with to do everything that the kid's father is trying to do. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how do
Yeah.
you expect this man to take care of another man's kids? That man is trying to take care of the kids, but you don't want him to. So you want me to do what he's trying to do, which is his job.
Mm,
Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like,
it
that's
doesn't.
that's one of my issues right there. It's like, how do females expect so much of a guy but bring so little to the table?
Yeah. I bruh, I don't know.
Like,
I honestly can't even sit here and answer that question because I'm not in that position. I can't. I can only speak from what I know and my experience. So that's a tough one. I don't know why women do that. Um,
now, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing here. I'm just a dude, a guy trying to understand it because
I'm bashing because
I've always been raised up to say you'll never understand the mindset of a woman. Right, I believe that, but can I get like a little clarification? Like, just try to get a little clarification, like just a little bit of wait, why? Like, can you answer a question that you would expect me to know the answer to if you was to ask me right off the back of my head? It's like, for instance, I give you a completely different scenario, but on the same subject. A
okay.
female to say she want one thing from a dude. Okay, this is what I want from a guy, and nigga be like, okay, that's something simple. So when he gives her that, all of a sudden that's not what she wants. Oh, I want a guy that can do this, do that, do this, do that. But when you find a guy that can do this and do that, you treat him like shit. But the motherfucker who treats you like you ain't worth two flies smashed up against the fucking window, you love the ground that he piss on. I don't that I don't get. You don't want the nigga that does right by you, but you in love with the nigga who treats you like shit. Now, this is me bashing, speaking on 95% of the female population.
That's a tough one too. I think sometimes women or some women be in love with the potential. What they okay, let's
Oh,
see.
so they want niggas that they can try to mold and fix up into the
No,
perfect man.
sometimes it's not molding and fixing. Sometimes women see something in men that sometimes they don't see in themselves. You could you could all right. You could have a guy that worships the ground you walk on, whatever, whatever, and do this, do that, do that. But sometimes, like it's hard to speak on certain situations when you're not living in the household. I guess you can have a person that loves you and do everything for you that you want them to do, but they'll still go out and cheat.
Nah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, the nigga that loves you cherishes the ground that you walk on. You treat him like shit. But the nigga that does that bull does all the fuckery, stays out all night, always with his homies, never give you any the time of the day. That's the motherfucker that you cherish and give the fucking world to. Why is it the nice guy loses? Why does the nice guy lose nowadays?
God damn, bruh,
Like
I don't
that's
know.
the main question. It's like, why does the nice guy lose? I thought it was the ain't shit nigga supposed to be the one that loses, not the nigga that's actually trying. Why is it he gets straight ass the kids, but the nigga that don't do shit gets the fucking world?
You know what? I can't speak on that either, cause I'm not in those situations,
But
so
you
I
a
can't.
woman though.
I
You
am
a
a woman.
woman.
I am a woman, and from my experience as a woman, if we're being 100%, my experience as a woman, I've been in a situation where I felt like my guy did everything right, except he was just a cheater. And was I going to stay in that situation? No, because that was something I didn't want to deal with.
Right.
Mind you, I can only speak from my experience. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he wasn't shit in that aspect, but every other aspect was perfect. But my new situation is a different person with a different personality, but I can't speak on that because I'm not in a bad situation. I'm just in a new situation, and I can't sit here and say give I can't give nobody my ass to kiss because I'm not in that situation where I have to.
Understood. Understood.
I don't know if that makes sense
Nah,
or
it
not.
does. It does. It does. It
But
does.
I'm not in a situation where I've treated the nice guy wrongly and said kiss my ass and went and found something else and I get treated like shit. I'm not in that situation. So I can't speak on that. Why women do that, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I think about it, if we're being honest, it all starts at home. How these women was brought up. Was they brought up in a two-parent household? Was they brought up in a single-parent household? I was brought up in a single-parent household with an independent mother who taught me how to be independent.
Right.
So with my husband, I was an independent woman, regardless if he was there or whatever he was doing. I was independent. So I was gonna make sure my kids had food, he had food, we had whatever. Because I grew up with my mama being a provider, so that's all I knew how to be.
Right.
So when I stepped into this new position, it was I'm no longer I'm no longer required to be the provider,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is a hard step to step in when you're an independent woman. I could sit here and tell you it causes clashes because I grew up to be independent. I
Right.
didn't grow up to have to rely on somebody. So that causes arguments, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
I don't know how to be submissive because I wasn't taught to be submissive. So now he's looking at me like, well, I'm going to lead and you just follow. And I'm saying here like, well, I don't like the way you lead because I'm used to X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
So I really think that's how if they grew up with parents where moms is using guys or however that situation is, that's what you have to look at, how they were raised. Cause I could sit here and tell you I've been in relationships where people tell me like I couldn't make you my wife because you don't know what it is to be a wife. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's all I could say. From my viewpoint, I right now I have to learn to be a submissive woman to a provider, which is not in, you know, it's not something I'm good at. So in the long term, it's either gonna fuck us up or, you know what I'm saying? Right, like Titty said, they do what they see. They do what they grew up seeing.
Okay. I can see that. I that's definitely I can definitely see that because growing up, okay, me for instance, I grew up in a single parent household with my mother, and I seen a lot. Like when I say I seen a lot, I seen a lot, and it taught me how to look for bullshit when it came to females. It told me the signs, you know what I'm saying? Because My mother played a lot of fucking games growing up. You know, like she played a lot of games with different fucking people growing up. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? How y'all doing? Anybody want to speak on this conversation, man? All y'all gotta do is just tap in. Let me know. I'll bring you on. But growing up with my mother, I seen a lot of bullshit. You know, my mother, it was always one sided with her, and she's always had great men in her life, but she was just, she was just full of shit. I mean, I'm not even gonna sit here and, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and act like she was a perfect person because I mean nobody's perfect, but the way that I seen my mother treat niggas as I grew up, it was like, I know the signs, I know what to look for. So low key, yeah, like bro said in the chat, she did give me the game. You know, she gave me the game A1, but it was like at the same time of her giving me the game, it was like she taught me how to not trust. Like I don't trust nobody because hey, I've seen my mother with some great motherfucking people before, and she did them dirty, you know. And I've seen it done to plenty of guys. You know, it's not something that's how can I say it? It's not something that you want to highlight, but it's like, hey, it is what it is. This is what's going on here, you know. And a lot of females they don't understand it. And then when a nigga be like, okay, bro, you're just you're just a female. Like that's just what it is. It's like how can you feel some type of a way because a nigga say I don't care. What's going on, James? That's the link if you want to join in and chime in on the subject, brother. But it's like I just don't. I try to figure it out. Well, not even trying to figure it out. I just wanted to get a clarification of why females do the shit that they do. Like they say they want one thing, but they can't handle that one thing. You know, it's like when a guy loves a female, she gives him her ass to kiss. But when a guy just cares for it, well,
But you
when a
know
guy
what?
just like a female, she's in love with the motherfucker. It don't make sense.
I,
Like
and you
women
gotta
treat niggas, the
remember,
good niggas like
growing
shit,
up
but the
until
the, the,
now,
the ain't shit niggas get treated like fucking royalty. I don't understand that. Like I really don't
you
understand
also
it.
have to see it from the perspective of what they see growing up and also past experiences. Sometimes women, we bring a lot of trauma into a new relationship, not necessarily saying like the nice guys kiss our ass, but when you've been through traumatic experiences, they always come into the new relationships. And you have some women that are just afraid, so they don't let they guard down or whatever. Some women are like that.
That's crazy. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. But so you won't let your guard down, but you want the guy that you're dealing with to completely let his guard down, open up to you, and then once you see his weak points and shit, you use that against him.
Men do the same thing. I've seen it.
Hey, look, don't get me wrong. Niggas do this. You all right. Niggas play these games too. They really do, but at the same token of niggas playing this game, you gotta realize most of the time when a man plays this game, it stems from a woman really fucking him over.
Exactly.
Like, and it's like, yeah.
You
I
don't
mean,
think
don't get me
women have
wrong.
been done dirty?
You're right. You're right. But see, a lot of times, most situations, a lot of females go into uh fleeing with wholeheartedness.
Listen,
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm
to a
saying?
person that, yo, when, listen, I am a ain't shit female, right? I know I ain't shit, and I know how I am when I get ready to not be shit.
Anybody
So
want to chime in on this conversation, man? I can send the link. Just let me know, man. Just
yeah,
let me
please
know.
chime in.
Chime in.
So
Anybody. This is an open conversation.
I could get up here and say I am innocent and I plead the fifth, but I know I ain't shit and I have ain't shit tendencies.
Okay.
So I normally, and I'm gonna say this from a whole heart, cause bro, you know me.
Right.
From experiences, even before I met y'all, I have had some traumatic relationships, which you know and I know, and I'm not gonna bring it up here.
Right.
So even before I met y'all, I have always been in the mindset of leave before you get left. And every relationship I've been in, I have left before I have been left. When I came and met y'all, I was leaving a relationship I was in.
Right.
And even when I left y'all, I was leaving a relationship. Well, technically, I wasn't in, but the whole marriage thing, you know how that shit go.
Right.
Leave before you get left. And I ain't shit. And I know in this relationship I'm in right now, when my feet start feeling froggy, I'm going to leave. So I want to say, in reality, trauma fucks with a female, just like trauma fucks with a male. So in that case, and in that scenario, it could be a good guy, but if she is afraid that this good guy, because let's be honest, all guys seem like good guys in the beginning, all women seem like good girls in the beginning.
Okay.
When you start seeing signs that don't align with what you want, sometimes that trauma response or that PTSD could kick in and be like, you know what? Or for instance, you could love somebody so much and stand beside them for so long, but you know they are not going to change. Even though you feel in your heart, like I see the potential. I know this person they could be better. They could do better. You know what I'm saying? So I need to be here for when this person change into who I need them to be.
Okay.
But 10, 15 years down the line, you're still with this person and they haven't changed. And they're not who you need them to be because they're only thinking about themselves and they think you're not going nowhere.
Okay.
So at some point, you just have to be like, and it's great guys out there. But sometimes there is going to be that one flaw that they cannot let go. And it's up to the people in the relationship to sit here and say, I'm either going to choose to stick this out because I love this person or I can't do it no more.
Okay. I get you on that. I get you on that. So my thing is, if you're afraid, why get in a relationship? Why even put yourself or that person through that? Hey, B
Listen,
Street, you keep commenting, bro. Get your ass up here on this screen, bro. Just get up on just join the live, bro. It's not hard. It's a click of a button. Stop typing. Get up here and talk. I done sent you that invite like 30 times, man.
Preston, we ain't doing this today.
There go the invite again, man. I just sent it to you again, man.
Go on,
Come
Preston.
on up here, man. Accept it. Accept the
I'm a mute.
invite, man.
I'm a mute because your nephew in here tripping.
All right.
Wayfair presents office furniture.
But yeah, that's my whole thing. It's like I'm trying to understand it. But like I said, don't get me wrong, niggas do play these games, bro. Niggas play these games too. But women play this game to where it'll fuck with a nigga mindset. You know, like don't get me wrong, a woman can take a lot, but a man can't take that shit, bro. It's like if you want to go be with this person, or you know what I'm saying, in general, just go do what you do. Just leave me. Like I can't. Like a man really can't take. Well, a lot of men can't take that shit, and it mostly be like. So, for instance, if a female was to play a nigga, depending on how he feels about that female, that calculates his reaction to the situation. For
Definitely
instance,
agree.
like if a nigga don't give a fuck about a female and he find out she fucking on somebody else, that nigga don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, bro, okay, bitch,
Hmm.
go on about your business, whatever. But if he really cares for that female, wholeheartedly, he's throwing his whole life away. Wholeheartedly, without a care in the world, he's throwing his life away behind this female. And that's just any nigga. Like, no man can actually say that. Oh, if I just walk away with no problem. Nah, that ain't how this work. That ain't how this work.
Yeah.
If a man really cares for a woman, like really cares for her, if he finds out that she's doing anything over on him, that man is gonna fucking kill her. That nigga is going to kill her. But if
Yep.
it's just a female who, whatever, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever, bye, get the fuck on. But I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a female that he actually cares about, he's willing to throw it all away. And the bad part about it is, most females, they don't give a fuck.
Not two fucks.
Like,
Don't give a fuck.
don't give a fuck at all. And it's like, how, like that like Rod Wave said in that one song, like, how do y'all get so good at hiding y'all feelings?
Uh,
Like, I don't understand that shit.
it's trauma. That's when it all leads to it. It's trauma. You could sit there. Okay, from experience, you could sit there and tell a person to their face what you don't like and what hurts you that they're doing, and they'll be like, "All right, I won't do it no more," and then continue to do it.
I can see that.
After
I
a
see.
certain point, it's the issue you have to. Oh shit! Hold on.
What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Anybody want to chime in and say something? Let me just chime in.
So
Put
you
it in
can
the
sit there
comments and
and
tell me to pop you in. I definitely add you to the video. You know, y'all
it
can come
gets
in.
it gets to a point where we're just talking to the wall. Does that make sense? And if we start feeling like we talking to the way you have to start worrying about a woman when she stops reacting to the shit that you do. She's shutting down. She's already disposing herself of the relationship. She's already removed. She's already, how do you say it? Not physically. She's already mentally
Mentally,
disposed
she's
of the
mentally gone
situation.
already.
I've been in relationships where I've left mentally before I've left physically.
Okay.
And I'll keep voicing it at the beginning. I'll keep voicing how shit make me feel. But when I start feeling like all right, this shit is going in one ear and out the other, I'm not gonna say nothing else about it. Cause now I feel like I'm gonna have to do something about it. And now I'm not saying all women are like that. Some women will really sit there and be not necessarily treated like shit. Or some women are. I don't know, because I can't speak for nobody but myself. I can only speak from my experiences. And when I sit here and say, you could be that person that sit there and, like I said, wait and wait and wait and wait, and then some just clicks and be like, you know what? From experience, I think what took me was when I got pregnant with Preston, right? And this is just me being fully honest. I got pregnant with Preston and I had a million thoughts. Right now, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the way shit going. I'm bringing another baby in and I'm trapped, right?
Okay.
And how can I sit here and do this? Like, do I want my kids seeing me crying? Do I want my kids hearing us arguing? Do I want my daughters to grow up and think that, of course, daddy loves them. Never tell them no different. But when you see daddy and mommy argue, do I need them to grow up and feel like it's okay for a man to talk to a woman like that?
Okay.
Is it okay for mom to be disrespecting dad? Is it okay for dad to be disrespecting mom? I don't want my kids to see that. So then it comes to the point in time where some women will stick around and some gonna be like, nah, I want better for my kids.
I can see that. I can understand that completely. I can understand that completely.
Will I ever sit here and be like, I don't want shit from they dad to say? Hell no. It's just me, the type of baby mama I'ma say I am because, I got a husband and I got a baby daddy, right? So I know for a fact of my baby daddy situation, Preston, I'm about to fight you because at this point,
You better
and
leave her alone.
I know of my husband's situation. So if I know they're not in good places right now, I'm not going to force any of my kids' needs on them because I need if when they get better and they're able to do whatever, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fuck him up. I promise you. This cat is. I'm going to get him.
Be careful. This cat is even
Hold
bigger
on.
than me.
I'm trying to be serious and Preston out here taking me as a joke. But when and that depends on the female too, because a lot of people be bitter. A lot of women be bitter. So
Yeah.
it's over. I'm gonna put him on child support, and I'm gonna put him on child support, and I'm gonna force them to take care of their kids, not knowing, like me and my baby daddy are in a great space because I wasn't bitter. So I didn't go and put him on child support and shit. So whenever I need some or Aunt hit him up and be like, yo, dad, I need this, that, and the third, that man doesn't hesitate to send nothing. Is he's not required to send me $50 because he ain't got no job. That motherfucker's gonna send 500. Jazz, you good. I'ma send this, that, and the third. It might take him a little minute, but he sends it. That's what I'm saying here and saying. A lot of women be bitter. So if they're bitter, it's no positives in that. They're bitter, they're in a new relationship. Fuck that nigga. I don't need that nigga for nothing because we good over here.
And that's my main thing right there.
But
That's the main thing. It's like
that's
you're
a
not
bitter
good
hoe.
though. You're
That's
not,
a bitter
you know.
nigga.
So it's like for instance, like okay, I seen a scenario where, and on the nigga's part, I feel like he was wrong. Okay, female dude and female, they got a baby together. The little boy about I say like 5, 6 years old. Um, the boy daddy not doing nothing for him, but the boyfriend for a fiance is doing everything for the kid. The baby daddy gets mad and shoot this man dead
Mm.
because he was doing more for the kid than he was, and everybody knew of it. Like that's one of those things. Like I don't. That's something that I don't understand either. It's like how can you be upset? You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker doing what you're not doing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like most of the females they don't care about shit like that. It's like bro, a lot of females accountability. I just did all this talking for that one word accountability.
Accountability.
Why is it females lack that? Like,
Uh,
don't get me wrong. I see men put a lot of shit on females, and that's not cool. But at the same token, why can't a female take accountability for her bullshit?
mm,
Why is it so hard? Like, I'm like, all women just act like they are just the perfect fucking person, and they
I
don't do
I don't
wrong.
I don't think all women do because I definitely take accountability for my actions. And I tell a person, yeah, I could admit maybe the way I did it, I was wrong. I take accountability. But I feel like when it comes to two people in a relationship, both parties need to take accountabilities for what led up to the demise of whatever it is.
Okay, okay,
So I feel like I take accountability. Yeah, I could have went about this whole situation differently, and maybe niggas wouldn't have moved, blah blah blah, this that and third, whatever, whatever. But at the end of the day, as a woman, I still could go to my husband and be like, okay, we was doing this, that, and the third, and I could admit maybe I should have chose somebody else. I take that. I take the accountability for that. But the issue still remains of what led me to do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take accountability for my wrongs. But at the end of the day, I still be like, niggas be okay. Women, you have bitter women, but you also have bitter men too.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That is very true.
I have been in a situation where because a person is mad at me, is fuck they kids. So I've experienced that, and
And see, I've experienced it the other way around. It's a you don't want me, so you don't want your kids.
yeah, I've that's definitely what I'm talking about. But if we're on good terms, then it's okay. I want to see my kids. I want to do this. I want to do that. You understand what I'm saying? But the moment we get on bad terms, it's still fuck them kids. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and say all women take accountability because all women don't. But at the same time, it's on both people that were in a relationship to take accountability for what caused everything to go wrong in the first place. Because it has to be two people.
Yeah. It's not just one side. When it comes to problems in a relationship, it's not just one side. It comes from both sides.
It comes from both sides.
But then that right there, that's where you can actually bring it in. Okay, well, a lack of communication is what it is, Oh, wait a minute. I think her phone done died on me. But yeah, that's a lack of communication. Nobody's talking. It's just always an issue between the two. But that's what that be. Most of the time, that comes from lack of communication on both ends of the table, or one person is trying to communicate, but the other is just not trying to do it at all. And that's mostly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because my phone is a little retarded since the update.
But for the most part, though, that's my take on it. It's like women don't want to take accountability for their bullshit. It's always, oh, he did this, he did that, and it really a lot of times don't get me wrong though. Most of the time it do be the man actually doing some old goofy shit, but a lot of times females just be on some old. Like, okay, I'm gonna just play this game how I play this game. I don't give a damn. So I'm trying to figure certain shit out, man.
I want to say, I'm trying to put into words what I want to say because I want to try to elaborate more. But I need to get my thoughts together so it doesn't come off like an asshole. But give me 1 second. Let me deal with your nephew because he's just gonna be running around the house like he's crazy. Hold on.
But yeah, anybody out there that wanna speak on this, man, y'all come on here. Come chop it up. Let me know how y'all feel. It's a lot that I want to talk about today. So what's up? What's really going on?
Okay, so I want to sit here and say it all boils down to like what you see growing up, whatever. So social conditioning, we are women. We as women are often taught to prioritize harmony and emotions over confrontation. That's what we're taught. That's what society teaches us, right? Okay. So instead of saying like, yeah, I was wrong, women, due to social conditioning, we redirect.
Okay, so to piggyback off of that right there, Bean, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the live. So to piggyback off of that right there, men are the same way. We're taught to show no emotion. No matter how hard, no matter how bad you hurt, move the fuck on. You're not supposed to cry. You're supposed to just keep pushing. Pick up the pieces and keep pushing. If you show emotion, you're weak. A man doesn't. A man is not supposed to show emotion. A man is always supposed to be strong and stand on that. So mentally, we're taught we can't show no kind of emotion because that's not what a man does. So we can't show any sign of weakness. That's why we move the way we do. We do the dumb shit that we do. Anytime somebody say something to us, we always going to the fucking max with it because mentally it's don't let nobody play with you. As a man, you ain't supposed to let nobody play with you. It don't matter who the fuck it is. But then that upbringing and that mindset, we take it into a relationship, and now we're using that as okay, I got an issue with her, but I ain't gonna speak on it because that's some hoe shit. You know, I'd be less of a man to go to her and say, oh, I got a problem with this, I got a problem with that. Just deal with it. Fuck it. Keep it moving. Before long, that pot then boiled up, then got so full to where now it's boiling over, and the nigga tweaking out, crashing out. But then he's wrong because he crashed out and just went all over the fucking table with this situation. But can you fault him? He wasn't taught the right way of showing emotion, the right way of being a man and opening up. All he was taught was pick up the pieces, keep moving. A man ain't supposed to have feelings.
That's the issue. That's also an issue of how you were raised. Okay, so for instance, you know, I got 2 boys, I got 2 girls, right?
Right.
And some people say that I'm either an overbearing parent or I'm trying to raise biatches, right?
Okay.
But technically, I always because of my past experiences in my relationships or whatever the situation is, like my oldest, for instance, I always sit there and tell him, you are right to feel your emotions and you are right to express your emotions. I don't give a fuck that a man is not supposed to show his emotions because I feel like that's bullshit. And then that caused for them to keep their emotions inside for it to build up and then explode later.
Right. Which
So
it does.
what I want is for my boys to grow up and know that, I mean, some women might see it as bitch assness, but as a woman who's seen it all, I want my sons to feel like they have a safe space. And if a woman don't respect you for you telling them how you feel and what's bothering you, then they're not the woman for you. Because a man should feel safe enough to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's something going on at the job or something going on emotionally,
Right.
that they have a right to express that. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But you know how that goes though. Like
It
is
goes. It's because a lot of us need to break the generational curse, because that's what it is. It's a generational curse. All the men in my family, you think they're gonna wake up and be like all expressive and emotional? Hell no,
I mean,
they're not.
because all right, so me personally, so all right, so I'm gonna speak on how I look at the situation. So I come into a situation with all guards up, no ifs, ands, or maybes, all guards up. So I had a traumatizing past. You know, as a kid, I was traumatized. You know, I went through some shit, but it kind of it fucked me up mentally because coming up, I always did things on a different thought process. Like I'm a man who thought like basically thought like a female on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to admit it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I thought like a female on shit. Like I think of every situation a thousand ways it can go wrong and a thousand ways it can be good. You know, and it's like when you let your guard down and you literally let people in, sometimes they tend to take that shit and use it against you. You know, and that be the problem. Like people will use your 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 weakness once they find out your weaknesses. Once you let your guard down and they find out your weaknesses, people will use that shit against you. And that's a very bad and scary thing because for a man, when you use my weaknesses against me and I clearly see that you're doing that, it becomes a serious problem because now you got me in the mindset of wanting to actually fucking hurt you because it's like you're taking my innermost sympathies for granted right now. You know, I trusted you with these secrets about me, and you're using that against me. You know, so it's like, how do you expect a nigga to actually be okay and move on with the bullshit if you're literally using everything against him that you know to use against him? Because when it comes to a female, if a nigga really feel a female, he's gonna let his guards down. He's comfortable. So she's gonna see him in a lot of different lights. She's gonna see him when he's mad. She's gonna see him when he's happy, when he's vulnerable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a man literally looks for his mother when he looks into his woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he looks for the comfort and nurturing, the nourishment of his mother when it looks for his woman. I need a woman that's going to be there for me, who's going to make sure that I'm good. That's how we think. But when you find a female that'll use all that shit against you, it's like, bro, what the fuck is the point?
Well, that see now we're talking about like emotional weaponization.
But see, it all ties into the same shit though.
It all
It
it
all
does.
ties in because it's like men use certain things against females to get them to emotionally break.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yep.
women uses an entire arsenal of thought processes that a man comes to them with, and you know what I'm saying? It's like simultaneously they just, you know what I'm saying? They just use shit against them. Boom. I'm gonna use this right here for this scenario. I'm gonna use this right here for that. You know, and it's like, bro, what the entire fuck?
I would say some women use emotions as a defense when they feel cornered. I would say that because emotional leverage has probably been like their safest power in the world. You know what I'm saying? On the flip side, a lot of men also dodge accountability, but usually it's by detaching. You know, it ain't that deep or flipping the topic to control the narrative because a lot of men do that.
Hey, look,
And then
I'm not taking away from none of that. I'm not. Hey,
you you
pop your
have
shit.
you have some women who genuinely don't feel safe taking accountability, especially if they expect anger, punishment, or some type of emotional withdrawal in the
But
response.
women want women want the exact same thing from men. See what I'm saying? Like it's like so my question here is how can females expect something from a man that they don't expect the man to expect from them?
Okay.
It's like I expect this from you, but you can't expect the exact same thing from me. That's my whole thing. It's like I expect this from you, but you can't expect that exact same thing from me because I'm a woman.
See, that's tough. All right. So before I test those waters, I'm gonna just sit here and I'm gonna redirect back to the accountability real quick. Just to say it, I want to say that it's not women never take accountability. It's that hurt people deflect blame, and some women absolutely own their shit. You just don't hear about them because accountability doesn't trend as loud as drama. That's what I'm gonna leave with the women and the accountability.
Okay.
Now, for the women wanting the same thing from a man that they won't give them, right?
Okay.
Um. mm, But still, it reflects on the two people because everybody's situation is not the same.
Right.
For example, can you give me an example?
Okay. For instance, all right. Wait. What did I say? Damn, I just had a brain fart. My bad. Oh, accountability. Okay, an example. So, for instance, let's see. How can I put this scenario out there? Okay, boom. Say for instance, you in a relationship with a motherfucker. Now, this motherfucker is doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. Everything is done right. Motherfucker go to work, come home, and it's just you know what I'm saying. Like it's the motherfucker who go to work, come home. Now, this in particular motherfucker, he finds out he overhears some people having a conversation, and your name is brought up in it. Now, whether it was while you were with that person or something that happened in the past, as a man, it's going to fuck with us mentally. So it's going to piss us off. So when we come to you and we say something about it, and you just off the jump just tweak out, that's not taking accountability. It's like, why are you so offensive? I just asked the question. You know, it's like, yo, I'm not saying that you did this. This is something that I overheard on some humbug type shit, and your name was spoke of. So I just came to you and asked you a question, but you in here ready to bite my fucking head off. Like, why can't you just take accountability? Speak on, okay, this is what I heard. What's up? What happened? You know?
So, are you asking why are women so defensive?
Basically. You can't take accountability instead of taking accountability for something. Women always jump to the defensive, and that's how. Like for instance, a woman knows when a nigga is lying, just like a man knows when a woman is lying. How? Because when a woman is lying, she gets defensive. She wants to argue. She gets loud, and most men do the same shit. When we're caught up, we get loud. We start yelling. We don't want to. We don't want to give you a chance to say anything because the loud yelling and shit that overdraws the entire argument. So it's like why do women refuse to take accountability even when they know for a fact that they're wrong. Like, if you
Oh,
know that you're wrong, why can't you just take accountability for it and just be like, I was wrong, and let it be? Why is it a whole war?
okay. It's this. When you get off of here, it's this song I want you to listen to. Hold on, let me find it.
So let me go ahead and open up YouTube. Let's do this. What's going on, Jagger? Welcome to the live. What's the song? We're gonna close that down. We don't need nobody to, we don't need no copyright infringements going on over here. No copyright infringement. So we're speaking on accountability today on both ends of the table, men and women. What are y'all thoughts on it?
First, nobody asked your opinion.
He said he want to give his opinion.
Ain't even been alive enough to know.
Hey, you never know. Don't do my nephew like that. But yeah, I'm just so what's you said something about a song. What's the song?
Working on Me by Russ.
Oh Lord, this guy.
Oh, he speaks a lot.
Oh
him,
yeah, I mean,
him
I
and
listen to Russ, man. He's a good artist. He's a good artist.
him and Dax.
Now I definitely listen to Dax. Dax,
So
I definitely listen to.
like Dax, he got two songs. I know one is
If your
Narcissist,
child has used Roblox, you might be owed
Yeah,
and
nah.
another one.
compensation
I listen
from a
to
lawsuit
all Dax
currently
music, yo. Let's see. Damn, 5 minutes.
I can't lie. This song resonates with me on all levels.
Stay by my side while I'm working on me.
All right, first off, let's start here. Let's start here. The first fucking line. Most women ain't doing that. Most women are not staying by no nigga's side.
No, that is a lie. That is definitely a lie. Women have
Come
stayed.
on now. Most women are not gonna stay by a nigga's side when he's fucked up though.
Most women start off by a nigga's side when he's fucked up. Normally, some niggas don't level up till they get with that woman, then they start acting funny.
You got it. A lot of guys be like that. But most females don't. Most females, but come on now, let's be honest. Most females are not willing to stay by a nigga's side when they working on them.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
How?
You could say, okay, let's do it this way, because like I said, I can't speak for every woman, but I can speak. Let's put it like this.
We're not speaking on you right now. We gonna take you completely out of this situation, cause
I'm speaking on the women that I'm speaking on the women I know.
Hold a minute. First off, we're gonna take you and Sharnina Harrison out of this equation, cause okay, we're not you cannot speak on you and Sharnina Harrison, cause you cannot. You cannot.
Why?
No, you cannot. Because I know you. You are finna speak on you, and you are finna speak on Sharnina for sure. I already know. I ain't crazy. You can't speak on her.
You know I got 8 sisters.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right,
I
let's go.
I
Let's go. Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. I forgot. I forgot. You do got a shit ton of sisters. Let's go. But while you talking, I'm gonna go ahead and play this song. I'm listening to it though. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this song.
But this
yeah,
song works for women and it works for men too.
Mo, what's going on, my brother? We talking about accountability today. You want to chime in? Let me know. I'll send you the invite, and you can come in and speak on whatever you want to speak on, my brother. But now though, so this right here, I can see. I understand. Like this is one of those songs where a motherfucker is.
Do you see the lyrics though?
Yeah, I'm watching I'm reading the lyrics as the song is going on, but it's like you gotta really be with a motherfucker that's really, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be locked in with somebody for them to be on this type of timing though. Like.
But some people come into a situation emotionally. Look, fucked up dad and a fucked up mama taught me that love means drama. Have to leave with a problem solver. My argument, I'm on the fence. Is on the fence.
Right.
That right there alone is how you grow up. And he's speaking from his perspective, but me as a woman, I feel these lyrics because I felt like, yo, it's stuff I gotta work on too, you know, and nobody, you know.
What happened?
Express my emotions through music. Just because a nigga singing a song don't mean that it can't be coming from a woman's place too.
I mean, that's true. Don't get me wrong.
And
don't get me wrong.
still
I understand
back.
where you're coming from, but
it still comes back to how you were brought up. The way you were raised defines who you are unless you break that generational curse.
now, okay, you're correct on that, but isn't it supposed to be like from birth up to like maybe 15, 16 years old where you actually run with the narrative that you were taught, and then around high school area you're supposed to be finding your own way from, you know what I'm saying? Like that's normally how it's supposed to be though. Like
that is not okay. We all went to school. They've done social experiments on rats. Rats are not humans.
Correct.
But it's the same pattern. You put a rat in that was raised by a mom that did nothing to it, never nurtured it, no nothing. This rat goes on to repeat this cycle 5 generations down. Then you test another rat who nurtures their kids. 5 generations down, them kids are nurturing. I was raised by a mom, an independent mom, who taught me, long as she bought me stuff, I should be happy. So, generational curse is, I love my kids. I'll do anything for my kids. But I show my love through buying stuff for the people I care about. Because I don't know how to emotionally be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That emotional type of parent, which is a generational curse I'm trying to break. Whereas their dads are emotionally involved, emotionally cares, hugs, kisses, this, that, and the third. I wasn't raised like that, so that's not how, you know what I'm saying? So it's a generational thing. I grew up without a father, which made me not trust men and always expect a nigga to leave, which is why I leave before I get left. But then you have people like some of my sisters who, because their dad wasn't around, goes and gets in these relationships and figure they need to stick it out through the ass whoopings, through the verbal, emotional, and physical abuse, and think they need to stay because they need to keep that person. So it depends on what you grow up and you see. Some women are different. Some women are not built strong. They're built to just take whatever life gives them because they think that's the best thing the best thing that they could accept at that time.
Okay.
And then I got gay ass sisters who are like niggas.
Yeah.
They treat bitches like niggas do. And you think you be safe becoming a lesbian, but I got news for you. Lesbian bitches beat bitches. They cheat on bitches. And they do the same thing. But then I got gay sisters that are too emotionally invested and get cheated on and they heartbroken. Then they want to go to jail because now they done beat up a bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? You can see it's patterns. It's patterns. It's how you were raised definitely comes with you when you age. And if you can't figure out or seek the therapy or the mental help that you need to break this cycle or figure out what it is that makes you the way you are, you're going to continue that same pattern.
Understood.
So, yeah, you got some bitches that are stupid and a nigga could treat them like shit, but it depends. If everybody left them before, they're going to do whatever to keep the ain't shit nigga just to say that they have somebody, whether he treats them like shit or not, because they're so used to everybody leaving.
Right.
Versus a bitch that be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you leave, nigga. I leave for the hell of it. I leave just because you talking too fucking much. Because there's some bitches like that too.
Yeah.
I get irritated rather. I want to break up because if I walk in a room and I got a joke and you don't find my fucking joke funny, this relationship is over. Like, I don't feel like we mesh together well.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm just speaking, this is what I'm saying. From experiences, this is the type of person I grew into. Because now I need to find a reason to leave a motherfucker. So, let's say before, me and we was retarded.
Yeah.
We laughed, we played, we did so-and-so.
Yeah.
Now, I'm in a relationship with somebody who's too serious. Like, life is not fun. Like, we're here to work, get money, and die.
That's
So
not
if
the case, though.
like, you know what I'm saying? So if I could come in and I wanna play, I wanna say something funny and this shit, and you don't find what I'm saying funny, or you don't want to play, I don't want to be in this relationship no more. This shit is trash. I'm gonna go find something else. That's my mentality now.
Right.
But Donald Trump is fucking shit up right now, so everybody just gotta sit where they at. Some people gotta stay in relationships right now because of Donald Trump. We don't know.
Yeah, I got you. I feel where you're coming from. But it's like, I don't know. A lot of times shit just be, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it a lot of times because I'm one of the ones that, like, my past did fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie. I went through some shit, because again, I was one of them good guys. I was one of them guys who felt like it was his duty to make sure his one was straight. So although I came up in a one-parent household, of course, my daddy has always been there. So my daddy, even though we didn't have a good relationship, and that was because of me, you know what I'm saying, and the shit that I was told growing up, so I steered away from my father for a very long time because of the shit that I was told that was put in my head by my mother as a child. I despised of my father because of a lot of things. And then the trauma that I suffered as a child, me being the person that I am, in my head, I'm like, shit, my daddy should know about this shit, although I was terrified to speak on this situation with my father. You know what I'm saying? Like me being a child is like no, even though I don't say nothing about it, you should know what's going on. You should know what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through. No ifs, ands, or maybes. You my daddy. You tell me all the time. You know everything. So how do you not know what's going on? So because of that, I hated my father. But at the same token, my father has always been there. I just kept a distance in between me and him. And anytime we were around each other, we would always butt heads because of that mind state that I was in and that I had. It was like, bro, you can't tell me shit. Yeah, you my daddy, bro, but who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? But
You weren't there shooting with me at the gym? Yeah.
right, but it wasn't because he didn't want to be.
Yeah.
It was because of the way that I was told. This,
Yeah.
that, and the third. This is what I was told about my daddy. You know what I'm saying? This is how your daddy is. This is what it is. You know, and it was like that shit stuck. And as a little kid, bro, like, you know, and don't get me wrong, like it was never bad with my pops. It was just my pops had rules, and I hated rules. I hated my pops' rules. But it, as a man now, the shit that my father was telling me when I was a child, the shit that I hated listening to, like I understand it now. Being a father of boys, like, dude, you have to work. I understand that you want to do this, you want to do that, but if you don't make a way for yourself, you're not going to have shit. You know, I love you. I'll give you anything that you need, but at the same token, you have to work for it. So, and this is what I mean. Like, it goes back to what you were saying. It all starts in the household for the simple fact that, like, me and my brother, we look like motherfucking identical twins. To the unknowing eye, me and my brother, we look just alike. We are the same fucking person. If you don't know who the hell we are for real. So, my brother, he has the mindset like my mother. My brother wants everything handed to him. But me personally, I'd rather go to work.
You go to work for it.
I go to work because I don't got time for nobody saying, you know, oh, I did this for him, I did that. I don't need that. So I always had the mindset of going to work.
You know what? There's a flaw with that.
I'm
With
listening.
with the you did this and you did that. I want to say something about that because you and your brother have bad tendencies of telling people what your significant other did for you. Not that your significant other is out there telling people what they did.
But see,
Y'all
you know me,
do
but
that.
you know me. I have
Y'all
no
brag
problem.
about it
But
and then
see,
get and wait, let me finish. Y'all brag about it and then get mad when y'all get into disputes with other people and other people use that against y'all. And then y'all be mad at us like we went around and told the world what we did.
well, hold on now. I personally
Oh,
don't.
personally, I've seen you brag.
Yeah, no,
And
no,
then
no, no, no,
I've
no, no.
seen it. I've
I
seen
still
it.
brag. I don't. No, wait. I still brag. Let's. I still brag. But my issue comes in at with a lot of situations with that is people will see me do certain stuff and will still say, "Oh, she did this. Oh, she did that." It's like, bruh, how the fuck can you sit there and say that she did it if you saw me do it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
can
the
understand. I can
issue is
understand that. I always, don't get me wrong, and I still say this to the day. And this is on camera. You know me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Still to this day, a lot of the shit that a lot of what makes me the man I am today, it stems from her. I can say that. It's not like it's a secret. Like, because let's be honest, completely honest here. Before her, where the fuck was I living at? where was I living at? You've
Well,
been with me a very long time. Before her, where was I living at?
I mean, I've been there a long time. I remember living.
Sis. Before me and her locked in
You
exclusively, where
you
was I living at?
with us at Mama house.
Okay, and since I've been with her, have I not elevated to the man that I am today?
Yes.
Okay, I have no problems with admitting that. It's just at some point it's like, yo, it's like some things I did do on my own. You know, I give my wife credit where her credit is due, but some of the stuff I did do on my own, can I get a little bit of credit for what I did? You know, that be my argument. Like it ain't taken away from nothing, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna brag. Like I'm gonna brag because it is what it is. Had it not been for her, a nigga would be fucked up out here, probably still in them fucking raggedy ass projects, sleeping on my mama's floor. You see what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not something. And even with the work ethic that I do have, it doesn't make a difference because I was working then, but I was still at my mama house. See what I'm saying? Like, it was me and all my brothers living at mama crib in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, I'm not taking away from shit. Had it not been for that woman literally coming into my life, bro, I would literally still probably be living at my mama crib, because no cap. I'm not gonna sit here and fake the phone. I'm man enough to speak on it and say, yeah, if this move wasn't made, yeah, I'd be fucked up still looking like them bum ass niggas out there in them projects. Wake up every morning, grab a beer, grab a bottle, and find out and figure out where I'm gonna get some weed to sit on the front porch and get high and drunk all day. But instead, I'm a man of understanding. I got motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got emotion. It ain't a lot of motion, but hey, I got some motion going on out here. You know? And it's all because, hey, you told me, nigga, it's more to it than just sitting out there on that fucking front stoop, cuz. Like, nigga, she basically helped me open my eyes to, okay, how can I do better for myself and be the man that I need to be for my kids? Bro, you got to change everything. Like, you have to completely change. And that's what I did. I made the change. I put forth the effort. And still to this day, I give her her flowers. I don't have no problems with giving her her flowers. My thing is when people on the outside looking in be like, okay, yeah, I just watched him do all of this right here, but at the same token, she did that. You know, and it's like for instance, I give you the perfect scenario. When I was working at Charlie's, that was the last issue that I had with somebody giving my wife flowers for my work. So it was said to me that if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gotten the assistant general manager's position that I had before I left there. And it was like, what type of shit is that? Where you know what I'm saying? Like, where did my wife go and work at Charlie's to get me a general manager's position? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole argument with that situation. Mind you, that was earlier this year. That was the whole PSA announcement, the argument that I had earlier this year. Like, bro, how can y'all say that me getting that job was because of her? That don't make sense. That shit sounds stupid. But everybody took it as like what you just said. Y'all, you brag, but then when people speak on it, you get offended. No, it's not me getting offended. It's okay. If you're going to speak on it, say it on the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that she actually put that work in on. Don't say it on the stuff that she didn't put the work in on, because she's gonna be looking at it like, yeah, y'all sound stupid as fuck. Don't cause no problems in my house because you motherfuckers can't speak shit the right way. You know, it's like, come on, man. That man, she'll tell you quick. That man did all that on his own. But is he gonna put me in, is he gonna give me my flowers and say, yeah, if it weren't for her, yeah, he's gonna do that. But don't sit here and say that because of me, this man has a job that I never fucking went to. You know, like, how can you give, that's just like me coming on my platform and saying, oh, Bonnets and Bullets wouldn't be what Bonnets and Bullets said if it weren't for her husband. How the fuck can you say that? Nigga, her husband won't instrumental nowhere and getting Bonnets and Bullets where the fuck she at. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those things right there. Like, you can't include somebody on something that they really had nothing to do with. And that's where that argument came in at. And once me and her sat down and talked about it, she like, well, I understand that completely. You know, it was, but on my end, I was wrong because of the way that I came off on it. You know, instead of me coming in like, okay, let's make this clear. This, that, and the third, I just tweaked all the way out. I just went ahead and just tweaked the fuck out. And I wasn't specific in what I was saying, which caused the whole issue in the first place. So with me saying, no, if you're going to say that she was instrumental, speak on something that she was instrumental on and not something that she had no parts of. That was my whole issue with that situation there. Now, my brother, hey, like, I can say this with open heart, and I don't give a fuck how nobody fucking feels. You are you brought the nigga all the way up, and when everything went how it went, the nigga went right back down to ground zero. Why? Because he had no work ethic before you. When you came around, he got some business about himself. When you left, that shit left too.
Damn.
But you see the difference. But you see what I'm saying though, right? Mm-hmm. It's like and he even though he won't admit it, he'll say it, bruh. My wife is the reason. You know what I'm saying? Because who don't know that you are the reason why that nigga had everything that he had. Now, I'm gonna be honest, you know me. Hey, this is a live from the trap episode where no subject is safe. So what's been spoken of over here, if anybody feels any type of a way, this is not the area for you to be in, because we speak our minds around here. And that goes for family and friends. It is what it is. But when you came around, the nigga started elevating. When y'all started hitting y'all speed bumps, he started declining. When you left completely, it was over. Again, like I say, when a female do something to a nigga can't take it.
Can't take what you dish out.
And exactly. And he couldn't take what he dished out. Now, I don't, again, at the end of the day, I've always said it. It's not my business. Hey, that's you know, I've always stayed hands-free on the situation. But my whole argument was my kids. I don't care about nothing going on. It's only my kids. But yeah, like it's more so the instrument of, like, my wife helped me see, yeah, I can do a lot more than what the fuck I'm doing. That's why I'm so gung-ho on the shit that I do now. Like, I
So
love
do
getting.
you see what I mean when people say, when people are there with that person because they see the potential? You know what your significant other can do. Like I said before, I think I said
Right.
it on Facebook. Nobody knows a person better than the person they deal with, their
Yeah,
girlfriend,
and
their
and
wife.
and you did put that on Facebook, and it's so crazy because I was talking to somebody last night and I said that exact same fucking thing. I was talking to somebody about something last night, and that post was it last night or was it this morning? It might have been this morning. But I was just saying I just said that exact same thing to somebody because well no, it was you. I was just that was earlier in the live. It was earlier in the live that I said it. Yeah, because where a man is most vulnerable with the woman that he sleeps with at nighttime.
Hmm.
Like
We see it all: the good, the bad, the ugly.
right, like this your significant other knows you better than the person who actually had you. So I understand that completely.
But that's when it comes to the fact where I say we we see the potential. It's not because we trying to change you. We just know what you're able to accomplish, and we want to be there because we know the type of person you can be.
But I mean, okay, I understand that completely. But my question is, why is it a lot of times that shit gets used against us?
I
Like
mean,
not saying like, and I'm not saying that for like the people who are actually in relationships who are standing 10 toes on this relationship with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones who just take this shit for granted. You know.
well, a lot of times I would say because it works both ways. Depending on the person you with, their trauma experience, because fucked up people experience trauma, which is why they are the way that they are. I don't care what nobody says. Somebody has experienced something to make the person the way they are. So some people are assholes because people treated them poorly. And it don't necessarily means that the person you get with is going to treat you poorly, but you expect it. It's become expected. So it might be cute now, but men do the same thing women do.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking away from that at all. That
So
is a fact. That is a
I don't think
fact.
we will ever get like the right response because women use stuff against men and men do it to women.
But see, the thing, the dip. So there is one little difference in that though. When women do it, they actually cut the fucking soul in half when they do it.
But why are they doing it? Why do they feel that it's necessary
Like
to say
women,
it?
when women do it, they cut the soul in half. It's like, yo, how the fuck?
Men feel like they could say things and women are supposed to just brush it off. Now you have some women that'll brush it off, but you have some women like me. For instance, I'm a Virgo. So I will sit with that information for days. I replay scenarios in my head. I replay what I could have said, what I should have said, what I didn't say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But y'all will say something and then expect it to not cut as deep, or y'all don't feel that it would cut as deep. When you could say something that really cut a female to a core that forces her to say something she didn't want to say. Like, bitch, how dare you say this to me when I was with you at your lowest? Like sleeping on the floor when I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So something triggers that response. It's not we you might have some women that just do it because they're bitches.
That was finna be my next question. So what happens? What is the excuse for the women who don't have no reason for doing this shit? They just do it.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Like that. That's
They
what. That's
they
that's
don't.
why. That's where it plays back to
They don't give a fuck
the
about you.
why does the nice guy lose? Why does the nice guy always lose?
Because she
But the
feels
ain't
like
shit guy wins.
She feels like she could walk all over you. No woman wants, I'm not gonna say no woman wants, but some women don't want a man that they could just get away with anything. If I could get away with hurting your motherfucking feelings, I know I could do it again and you're not gonna go nowhere. And that's the same way men feel about women. No matter how much I cheat on you, no matter how much I disrespect you, ain't gonna go nowhere. So why I gotta change? Why I gotta stop doing it? I'm gonna do it because you ain't gonna go nowhere. You've been with me this long. Where the fuck you gonna go? What other options do you have?
I see that. I see that for sure. I definitely
So if
see
a woman feels like she could get away with that shit, she's gonna do it. I can't tell you how many arguments I've had with my husband and been like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just let the shit rock. But if it hit that peak and I know for a fact, like, yo, this is done and over with, all hell, I'm letting everything out. Welcome to surviving marriage episode. Bitch, don't tell you about your motherfucking self. All the shit I done kept in, I'm about to expose that shit right now.
That nigga
Type
said,
shit.
"Welcome to surviving marriage."
But you know, some people are like that. But I will say it all resorts to how they grow up and how they was treated prior.
Right.
Because people have flaws, and a lot of people don't understand. Like some people feel like depression is not a real thing. Some people feel like PTSD is not a real thing.
That shit
Some
is
people feel
completely
like
real. That is definitely real.
it's
Depression
real.
and PTSD. Because I literally just came out of that dark ass forest myself.
And you know for a fact, you know, postpartum in women is not real. It's real. You've experienced it firsthand with me when I had Peyton.
Man, you just fucking retarded. I don't hear that shit. You just
Postpartum
fucking
is
retarded.
real.
You just
Postpartum
retarded, cuz.
is real.
No, you just retarded.
I'm just saying that.
I don't want to hear that. With you,
See,
I don't want to
you
hear
don't-
that. But
You don't want to hear it.
see, here's the thing. Because I was there with you, okay?
You was there.
I saw that you are retarded. And I say that wholeheartedly, especially
Are we?
when you
We're not referring to me crying over barbecue sauce.
I mean, yes, I am.
No,
I am.
that was pregnancy.
No, that's just
But
crazy
you see-
shit. That's just crazy people shit, though.
No, because pregnancy changes a female's hormones and her emotions. My grown ass, if I was not pregnant, do you think I would have cried about some fucking barbecue sauce? No, my angry ass is gonna go swap that shit out my motherfucking self. I know y'all niggas didn't bring me barbecue sauce type shit. No, I was pregnant and sad and emotional, and these motherfuckers gave me barbecue sauce, and I wanted sweet and sour, and y'all know how much I hate barbecue sauce. Just like that fucking video went viral of me. Thank God his page got deleted.
You and them
that
Doritos.
The Doritos and the fucking ranch. Oh my God. If I've ever been happy that man page got deleted, it was for that fucking video.
No cap though. If I could go back and find that video, bro, I will post that shit on I will post that right now.
That will go viral right now. Because
Like
that was ridiculous.
Funny. And I don't even remember what page I had at that moment, at that time. So I couldn't even go back to any of my old pages because I don't know what page I had. But I know it's on one of my pages. I know it's on there. That wasn't awful. That shit was just funny as hell, yo. That was the funniest shit I have ever experienced. Right there.
Pregnancy messes with your brain. Ask me. I use ranch, right? I love ranch now. That's crazy. But then ain't why the fuck did you not get nacho cheese for nacho cheese chips? Who the fuck wants to eat nacho cheese chips with ranch dressing?
Me.
Well, it wasn't me. Not the fuck back then. It damn sure wasn't. No, sir. But pregnancy changes a person too. And that's what people fail to realize. Your brain chemically changes. And it brings out changes. It does. It does something to you. Your brain starts functioning different. Yo, you remember I was in the kitchen eating fucking onion powder out the seasoning thing. Like, I had addiction for onion powder, then was trying to figure out why when I smell my hands, it smell like onions. Bitch, you eating fucking onion powder like it's a goddamn cake.
Yeah, that part right there was a little bit weird to me.
It
Yeah.
it changes you. So like I said from past experience, when I got pregnant with Preston, it was so many different emotions that I acted on, even up to his when he was born. It was so many things that changed in me internally, emotionally, physically, and mentally, that I was making hasty decisions without really sitting there thinking it through. Like after Preston was born, well, we all know I suffered that ectopic pregnancy with the twins before. So one tube was already gone. And then Preston came as a surprise to everybody.
Right.
So
he really wasn't supposed to be.
So even with that in itself, after I had him, my emotions was I was not sane enough to make the decision that I made. Let's put it that way. The decision to remove my left tube after Preston was something that I shouldn't have been able to decide by myself. They should have went through what you call it for that. Because he would have been, my power attorney, whatever.
Yeah.
They should have waited for him before I let myself make that decision, because it's a decision I regret. Because now I'm sitting here like, oh, I want to have more kids, and now I can't do it.
What the wait? Whoa! What do you mean you want to have more kids? Cause no.
You saying no, but you know what I'm saying? Life goes on, and I look at Preston every day, and he's getting bigger. And I'm getting older. That means
sit your old ass down.
Nah, not with everybody else.
Sit your old ass the fuck down and be a mama to
I'm
you
just
need no more.
Preston runs
you. Listen, Preston runs you ragged already. You don't need no more.
He does. First of all, your nieces run me ragged. I gotta deal with emotions and attitudes and stuff, and it makes me miss when they couldn't do none of that shit.
Well, I mean, it be like that sometimes.
It do, but that's what
I ain't got to deal with that shit because I don't got no girls.
Yeah, but this is the point.
I gotta worry about, nigga. You better make sure you got some fucking condoms, cuz.
Yeah, see, I got to worry about that shit too. I gotta give listen, bitches be out here burning talk. I can't be sweet with mine. They're giving you stuff you cannot get rid of. And don't make me no grandma, because then you gonna have to go live with her, because I'm not doing it.
You lying?
No, you listen. Lying. My name.
I don't want to
listen.
That shit.
If I learn anything from Ella, I ain't watching no grandkids. I don't give a fuck what you're talking
about. This motherfucker.
If there's one thing I take away from her crazy ass, that is that I'm going to do me, baby.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Sit your old ass the fuck down somewhere.
I am. And listen, my life is already mapped out, because when Anthony's 25, Peyton and Ari gonna be 19 and 18, and Preston gonna be 12 going on 13. He got enough places to be that ain't with me.
So you just gonna kick him out. Just kick him out.
Listen, I'm being my 50s. It's time for me to relax. I done changed enough shitty asses. Been to enough emergency rooms. Been pissed on, all kinds of shit. I've served my purpose. The Lord said be fruitful. I was fruitful as fuck.
I mean, but still though, man, don't pawn him off on everybody. Peyton ain't going for that shit.
Oh no, Peyton is mama dearest, honey. She thinks she everybody mama.
Really?
Oh yes. When it comes to her and Preston, she thinks she Ari mother, and Ari be like, look, bitch, you not finna tell me to do shit. Type shit.
I mean, let's be honest. Even though she's the little sister, Ari is always been the big sister.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's all Ari has always been Peyton's big sister, even though Peyton is the big sister.
Yep.
So I understand that.
I don't think
Wholeheartedly.
I don't worry about the only person I worry about growing up and giving me a grandbaby is Bug. Cause
Why?
she has that motherly instinct. It's in her. So out of all of them, I think my first grandchild is definitely gonna come from Bug.
Tell Pretty Black, I will fucking kill her.
You will, but let's make a $100 bet right now.
I can't do that.
Let's make a
I
bet.
can't do that.
Who out of your nieces and nephews gonna be the first?
Out of my nieces and nephews, are we talking about? Are we talking about just yours or all of them?
We're just talking about mines.
Ooh, yeah, and that's why I say I kill her. That's why I say I kill her.
It's gonna be Bug. Cause first of all,
my Pretty Black is definitely gonna be the one. Cause Ari's gonna be tough on a nigga.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ari's gonna be a lesbo, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be a lesbian. She ain't hear none of that shit, nigga.
Preston's still gonna be too little.
Ari gonna be like, nigga, my daddy ain't shit, so y'all niggas ain't shit.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
all
niggas. She gonna be like, man, my daddy ain't shit, so fuck all you niggas, bro.
I don't even like niggas.
Yeah, her daddy fucked her up. Like her mindset is all still from her fucking daddy, and that's something that can't nobody say. Oh no, that's not that. Nah, that is that.
And that goddamn Bug, you can't tell her shit about her daddy. Nothing. She don't give a fuck.
How Pretty Black is, bro. That's just like somebody saying something about her damn uncle. That nigga lose her damn mind.
No, she ain't trying to hear none of that. Now, Pretty Black, she's gonna be the one. She's gonna be the one to bring me home a grandchild. Maybe not at a young age, but she's gonna do it. Ant is traumatized. He got too many siblings. He don't like kids. So I don't see it happening at all. He hates kids.
And you wanna know what's so funny? He gonna be the one that gives you an emo.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you an emo because he's an emo.
Yeah, he's definitely
I see emo with Ant. Like nephew was definitely a damn emo.
Yeah. And listen, my son don't come out his room long as he got a video game. You will not see him. He's not giving me no grandchildren. He likes his own time to do personal things that he like to do. He will. I promise you. He probably be like my oldest niece. He'll be in his 30s and still don't have no kids. He had a girlfriend. He had one girlfriend, and she pretty little white thing. And guess why he dumped her?
Why?
She don't like watching anime.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Oh fuck, that's a weirdo. Dude, I love you, but your nephew, if you can hear your uncle, you are a fucking weirdo for that. But I love you. I love you, dude. I love you. I fucking love you.
But you know what that says? He wants to find a girl that shares the similar interests. Where he could sit there and play his game.
He wants a little weirdo that'll dress up and let him and just
be just as fucking weird as
he wants one of them cosplay little girls. No,
but that's fine. You want to know why? Because when two people are compatible, it works.
Man, he I don't mean no harm, and well, nah, I do mean a fucking harm. Damn it, that's my nephew, so I can say the shit how I say it. He need to get his little wood pecked on, and he'll be all right. He need his soul snatched from him, and he'll get his thought process together.
Right, and it's certain shit I instill in him. Whatever decision he make is totally fine, but respect women. And if a woman don't respect you, you got enough sisters to beat her ass.
No, you don't know.
Yes.
See, you trying to get my boy locked up. You don't put your hands on it. Hey, cuz, this ain't gonna work. we're gonna go ahead and agree to disagree. You go your way, I go my way, and that's it. You
Well,
don't
no,
put your
he's not
hands
gonna
on
go to
them.
jail. My son is taught to respect women.
You just
But
said to
if
beat a bitch ass.
no, I said that's why he got enough sisters to beat a bitch
Oh.
ass.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm about to say,
Cause he
don't
do.
tell him to beat no beat.
No, hell no. My son know better. He's seen me in domestic violence. So that is not his thing. But he got sisters that'll come to his motherfucking aid. And Peyton can't fight worth a damn, but if you think she won't swing on a bitch for her brother, you got her fucked up. She gonna get her ass whooped probably. Cause she fight like a white girl. But she gonna stall off. And Bug and Whopper gonna come in, and that's just it. Whopper taking bitches out. Whopper hit like a grown ass man. I had to save Preston from her one time. Preston took her chicken patty. And I came out and she had that goddamn hand cocked back. I almost broke her fucking knuckles. Cause bitch, if you hit my goddamn baby.
Hey look, he better keep his fucking hand to himself. You gotta stop doing that, man.
Nope. Whopper hits like a man.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, Preston a headbutt a motherfucker. Preston is violent.
Yes, exactly. He gets that headbutt shit from us. We love to headbutt people. So if he's doing shit, let him get his little ass whoop. He needs to learn.
Preston hit me one time. I almost knocked his ass clear the fuck out because nigga, that shit hurt for real.
I'm telling you.
But I had to remember he was 3. But he hit me like he was 22 and I wasn't feeling that shit.
Hey, yo, listen.
Yo, you
nephew
remember?
You gotta remember, bro. My nephew got that special people's strength.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that nephew has special people's strength because he's not a regular 4-year-old. Okay, he's not a
Yo, you remember when Whopper? I forgot what aunt did to Whopper. Remember we was all sitting in the living room and she had that little popping toy that you push back and forth. It go pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And she randomly picked that shit up and smacked Aunt in the head with that shit. And remember, we was trying to figure out what happened because Aunt done, I think he hit her or something earlier that day and she waited. You don't remember?
Yeah.
We was on Fargo.
I remember. I wasn't there, but I remember.
Ari is violent.
I mean, so Peyton is my sweet little pretty black. Now, Fat, that's my fucking devil. That Fat is my devil, literally. Like, no bullshit. And I hate to say it like this here, but it's the truth. They literally act just like me. Peyton, she don't want to. She feels like she don't need to inconvenience nobody. She don't want to inconvenience nobody in no shape, form, or fashion. Ari is more so fuck you, your feelings, and how and the horse y'all rode in on.
Right.
You know, and it's a perfect balance. It's a perfect balance because just like Shamonte, Shawan, and Deontay, Shamonte doesn't want to inconvenience nobody. He wants to stay out of everybody's way, just do what he do and go about life without no issues. Shawan and Deontay, yeah, all right. Bitch, come get this issue, cause I'ma fuck over you real bad, you know. And that's just, it's like, okay, boom, that's a perfect balance, cause you got your good one and you got your hot head, you know. It's just you gotta more so worry about your good one than you do your hot head, cause your hot head you already know what's to be expected, but that good one you don't know what to expect from that good child. You know, that hothead, you already know this motherfucker's gonna do something to cause some problems somewhere. But that good child is like everything is unexpected.
Right.
And that's never a good thing. That's never good.
It never is. My family thought I was the bad child the whole time. Turns out it was Imani. And now I could sit back and be like, yeah, Well, we know who the real culprit was this whole time.
Let's see, Imani, something is wrong with that damn girl.
Yeah, she plumb retarded.
Something is really wrong with her. I don't understand that. Something is wrong with her, for sure. For sure, something is wrong with her.
For sure. Definitely. Hands down. And you seen the other ones at the wedding. They all ain't wrapped too tight.
Man, out of all your sisters, the only one that I really fuck with the strong way is the general, cuz.
Oh, God.
The general is my fucking nigga, yo. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but that's my nigga, though. She just that morning at breakfast, I'm just like, bro, this nigga here is all the way retarded. Like, I like this nigga, bro. She cool as fuck, you know. And it's crazy because I was just me and Nina was just talking about the wedding. Like, shit, I need to get those pictures. I need those pictures. Do you have access to those pictures?
They all the photos are on the Boo Harrison page.
On the Harrison page. Okay, good. I don't know if I have that page, but I'm finna go look.
I said all those is up there.
Yeah, see, I'm not friends on that page, but can I go through the photos? Hell yeah.
Think the photos, the videos.
Yeah. See, I gotta edit this out. I gotta edit this photo. Even though that's your homegirl, I'm gonna edit the photo. I gotta edit the photo because she can't be a part of the photo. Even though that's your homie.
I'm guessing Aisha.
Yeah, I'm not gonna crop my sister out the photo. Wait a minute, that's the only photo from the wedding up here that I see. Oh, well,
Yeah,
shit,
probably
that
could.
was on, but yeah, no, man. Damn, cuz.
What, boy?
Yo, if little sis was to see this, she'll be like, bruh, there's no way.
They took it from you, give it back. But take him out there. Lower it down. Look, see him and WAP about to fight right now.
Hey, let her beat him up. Let her beat him the hell up. He'll be all right. That is crazy. Yeah, so you don't have the picture that I'm looking for.
I probably do, but I know
not on this page. You don't.
I know I kept that page private, so I probably locked up a lot of the stuff up there.
Oh, this page is private.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and unlock because I need some pictures for this.
Boy, no meltdown. He done turned into a cat because now we hissing for what reason? Which one was you looking for in particular?
Me and wife. off my screen because that ain't what I was looking at. That's a whole ass picture.
I think it should have been one up there with y'all coming down the aisle or something like that.
Nope, I didn't see none. Did
Well,
you
I
go
just added you.
Did you unlock the sheet?
I just accepted the referral request up there. You know, that's a dead page.
Nah, I'm still. It still don't show that photo. Yeah, nah. Nah, it don't. That picture not up there. I probably have to go on her page and find it. Sheesh, that's a lot of pictures to go through. Let's see.
Well, let me go on there and hop off. That's my cousin calling me about my PC.
Yeah. Let me know what's to it.
All right.
All right.